Okay, I want to show you guys something. This is a photo of me when I was around 11 or 12 years old. I'm here with my childhood dog. Her name was Pepper. But this is the age that I was when I created my first ever YouTube channel. It was about 10 years ago, June of 2013. And I created a gaming channel with my bust down laptop I had during that time. I'd watch other people make gaming content on YouTube, and it was just something I wanted to try. YouTube really exposed me to my love for the digital creative space and allowed me to express myself in a new way. So I had that channel, and I vividly remember reaching my first 100, 200, and eventually 1,000 subscribers. And I continued to create on and off on that channel until about midway through high school. And that's when I decided to pursue different creative endeavors. But it wasn't long until I returned to creating on YouTube, and I started my new channel in October of 2020. I just wanted to hop on here to let you know that I created a brand new channel. This year, I've just been feeling led to start a new YouTube channel, so that is what I did. Yeah, I hope to see you guys over on my new channel. Bye, you guys. In September of 2022, I got a special email from a partner manager at Google saying that I got accepted into the YouTube Black Voices Fund Class of 2023, an initiative designed to elevate Black voices across YouTube. And all of that leads me up to this point, which is now the thing that I've been hiding from y'all. So, your girl, Asmara, has been selected for the YouTube Black Voices Fund 2023 Creator Class. Ever since then, the class members have been meeting virtually and attending a variety of educational sessions about creating and growing on YouTube. But I recently got back from a trip to Nairobi, Kenya to celebrate the end of programming for the YouTube Black Voices Fund. YouTube flew all of the creators out to this event, and when the news first broke, I was full of both nerves and excitement. All right, you guys, I'm about to submit my registration form for the Kenya trip. There we go. Okay, I'm registered. It's happening for real, y'all. I want to share my experience in the motherland for the very first time, so the next couple of videos will be taking you through that journey. But before we get there, it's time to prep for the trip. We are about to go shopping for luggage. I want to get a carry-on suitcase because I don't actually own one, and I think it'd be good just to have all my things like all together when I'm at the airport. So I'm gonna look for a carry-on suitcase today. So let's see if I can find one. We got the luggage. Oh, this is a pretty color. I found a few suitcase options at the first store we visited, but I decided to go to another store to make my final decision. I didn't realize that luggage is expensive. I did not realize that. This is actually kind of cool. I like this one. These are the two contenders. I think I'm leaning towards this one. All right, I got the suitcase. All right, you guys, so it is later, and I recently ordered some stuff for my trip. So I figured I'd do a little unboxing with y'all. So actually the first part of my delivery I already got, so I'll show you guys what I got in that first order. So the first thing I got was a laptop sleeve, and I love the color of this. I wanted to get one just so my laptop wasn't being banged around. Surprisingly, I've had this laptop for years and I've never gotten a case for it, like a proper case or sleeve. So I love this. It also came with this like accessory bag, which is in the same color. So I'm basically gonna put all of my chargers in here for the trip, and I like how they have their own little designated spot. I also got a small camera bag. So this is like a super mini camera bag. I'm only gonna bring one of my cameras and then one lens. And then I'm gonna bring some like audio accessories and things like that. I feel like this is gonna be the perfect like portable DSLR setup. So I got that. Now let's see what's in here. This is actually something for a future DIY video I wanna do on the channel. So I'm gonna put that away. But okay, this is the box that should have everything else in it though. Okay, So first thing I got, this is for vlogging. So I'm going to get more comfortable vlogging in public. And I think it should be easier because this is like a YouTube sponsored trip. So there's gonna be other people filming as well. So hopefully that, you know, helps with my comfort level. But I got this Manfrotto mini pixie pod. Hopefully it's focusing. But it's about 6 inches, I would say, and it's just like a mini handheld tripod. This is actually something that I heard about from another content creator. So, you know, your girl, she has been influenced. This really is small. This is the little mini pixie pod, and I'm definitely excited to put this to use. Okay, this next thing I feel like I need to put a disclaimer for. This is not something I necessarily bought for the trip. This is something I've been wanting for a while, but because I had the trip coming up and I knew it was gonna be filming, I thought it was like the perfect time just to snag it. But it's been in my my cart for a while, so it's something that I have been like wanting for a minute. But basically I got a brand new camera lens. I've had my camera for like 6 years and I'm still using the kit lens when I need just like a versatile everyday lens. So I decided to get a new one, and this one is a 15mm to 85mm. I actually bought it used just because, you know, I liked that price tag a little bit better, and I don't mind if something is lightly used. But I'm hoping that this can be like my main new lens, and this is pretty challenging to get the tape off. Let me do this off camera. Alrighty, you guys, I got it open. It is nice and secure in here, as it should be. You know, it's a heavy piece of equipment. Oh, this is actually kind of, this has a little bit of weight to it. But okay, let's go ahead, get it out of this bubble wrap. So here it is, 15 to 85mm Canon camera, or Canon lens, I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking this with me to be like the one lens that I'm bringing, and I think it's pretty versatile, so that'll be perfect. And I could have sworn I had one more thing in here, or I could have sworn I got 2 more things. Let me just make sure they're not downstairs or I didn't misplace them at all. Oh. Okay, so I checked inside the mailbox and there was one more thing. So this one got delivered to my mailbox as opposed to like at my front doorstep. But yes, last couple of things. So first things first, I got a liquids bag because I'm taking a carry-on through TSA. I like the pink color a lot, so that's for the airplane. I also bought a book. I actually ordered one more thing. I ordered laundry bags for, or a like portable like travel laundry bag for my suitcase so that you can separate like your dirty clothes from your clean clothes. I don't know where it went. It said that it got delivered on the app, but I'm wondering if it got mixed up with like a different package, so I'll check again. I'll see where that went because I do not have it here. But it said it was delivered. But yes, that was my little haul for you guys. All right, you guys, so it is a few days later and I figured I want to start packing. I don't leave until like another week, but the way I love to pack, like the stress-free way I love to pack, is just doing like a little bit over time so that the week leading up to the trip can be as stress-free as possible. I have time to think about like little things that I might forget. And just, I have more time to prepare myself when I pack this way, like doing little chunks at a time. So a few days ago, I actually did a live stream where I chose my outfits that I'm going to be wearing for the trip. So yes, the clothing is already picked out, what I'm going to wear, so that's great. Now I want to do a little bit of my toiletries. So I actually have this little toiletry bag, like travel size toiletries, that I tend to use when I travel. I don't travel a lot, so I just kind of keep these in one of my suitcases. So I'm gonna start by just transferring the stuff in here into the pink bag. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna head to the bathroom and take care of my face wash, my moisturizer, and things like that. Alrighty, so I got some of my toiletries in the liquids bag. I just now need to go through my makeup and figure out what creams and gels need to go in here as well. Alrighty, so it is a few days later, several days later, and I actually leave for Kenya tomorrow, and I want to talk a little bit about how I'm feeling. Oh, first of all, I got my hair done, so I just got different faux locks in this time. These are called boho locks, and the other ones I had in were called Ghana locks. I'm really liking them, and I think the color is really cute. But anyways, I'm definitely am excited for the experience that I'm gonna have. I think the thing that makes me both anticipate the trip and also nervous about the trip is deciding, I guess, who I want to be in this space and seeing her as enough. I think this experience is going to force me to rely on myself, rely on my abilities, and I think this trip is going to be a reminder that I am capable. I am worthy of this experience. I deserve to have this experience. I earned this. And I think this trip is going to be just a reminder of that. I'm capable and I'm worthy. So yes, I'm nervous of the negative things that could come with, but I guess I should also be thinking about what if everything goes right? What if things are actually okay? You know, what if things actually don't fall apart like maybe they have in the past? Maybe things will be okay. And I think I need to start thinking about that. I actually read this quote once that was like, anxiety is like excitement without breath, because anxiety and excitement actually show up the same way physiologically in the body. So sometimes the best thing we can do when we're nervous is just to breathe and tap into that excitement. I'm gonna be doing my breathing today, and yeah, we're gonna tackle this. I'm gonna kill it. One of the reasons I'm looking forward to this trip is not only because I get to travel somewhere I've never been before, but this trip is almost like a confirmation. A confirmation that the endless hours I put into creating content are worth it and is actually making an impact in the world. The fact that I'm being recognized by YouTube 10 years to the month after creating my very first channel is definitely a full circle moment. This is a platform that has allowed me to express myself and connect with others in ways I could have never imagined. So with that being said, it is finally time to embark on this journey. Off I was on my first solo plane ride. I got through security in one piece. At my airport, they actually had 3D scanners where you didn't actually have to take anything out of your bag, which was really nice. But the other thing is that the airline actually made me check my suitcase, which ended up causing me more issues down the line. We'll get to that. The guy said something about the airplane being too full. I don't really know what he meant by that, but just know that he made me check my suitcase. Once I got to my gate, I spoke to my brother on FaceTime until it was time for boarding. My first plane ride was actually pretty smooth sailing. I got to sit in premium economy, and the guy sitting next to me was very polite, which I definitely appreciated. I arrived in Paris for my layover, and this is where things started to go south. The previous flight I got off of was delayed, and I missed my connecting flight. So I started freaking out a little bit because, again, this is my very first time flying alone, and I'm also in a foreign country where I don't speak the native language. It was just a very overwhelming, experience. Okay, so I have had quite the 4 hours. So I'm currently in Paris right now. I missed my connecting flight. My flight was delayed, so I got here late. And so my connecting flight was originally supposed to be, or my layover was really supposed to be an hour. And then it got turned to like 30 minutes. And then by the time my actual flight got here, I basically had no time to get to my connecting flight. So I missed it, my flight to Nairobi. Literally it is 4:25. I think I got here around 12 p.m. Paris time. And yeah, basically I've just been on the phone in between talking to my parents, my brother, and folks at YouTube as to what to do. And so I got a new flight. I'm flying on Emirates this time. So I just received my itinerary. So I'm going to go get my bags, see what's up with that, go to find something to eat. That needs to be the next thing I do, get my boarding pass. And I'm gonna get to Nairobi late. I'm gonna get to Nairobi like 2:30 tomorrow. So there's still some stuff with the Black Voices Fund that I can still do, but it just sucks that I got to miss, the majority of the first day. I was looking forward to all the festivities, but yes, I've had really quite the 4 hours. Stranded in Paris vlog. I ended up being in the Paris airport for roughly 10 hours. 4 of those hours consisted of me crying, being in communication with the YouTube team, and updating my family about my whereabouts. But I got food, had to travel across like the whole damn airport to travel to a different terminal, and then I got in contact with the help center who said that my luggage that I checked would be automatically transferred to the new flight, which was the next red flag. If you cannot already tell, we are foreshadowing here. But I made it to my second flight. I actually got to sit in the window seat this time because either the person who sat next to me didn't show up or it wasn't booked, so that was nice. I landed in Dubai for my second layover and then shortly after was headed to Nairobi. I finally arrived in Kenya around 2 p.m. I got through immigration and got the first stamp in my passport. Those are my adventures prepping for the trip, traveling, and arriving in Nairobi. If you want to know what else we got up to and what happened to my luggage, stay tuned for part 2. So I had to leave you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger. So consider this the prologue to my Kenya travel experience. If you want to watch part 2 now, the part where I'm like actually in Kenya, it's actually currently available to watch for my Monarch members, and the rest of y'all will gain access to it in a few days. So if you would like to learn more about my channel memberships and what that entails, there's information in the description below. So that's available to you if you'd like to take advantage of it. But if not, I will see you all in a few days. Bye everyone.